Let it go through. He told her about it. Hey guys, we're back. We're
back. Y'all ready to get into this very chaotic episode of Ready to Love?
So much happening.
All over
and
the place.
Miss Bella, I hope you're in the chat because your girl Camille,
she actually had a Zoom call.
I got a lot to say. Oh, she did. Oh, catch us in the replay, Miss Bella.
Okay.
Catch us in the replay. Say good morning if you're in here. I hope you guys was in our last live for Love and Marriage. If not, definitely catch that on the replay because we had a lot of fun with y'all on that one.
So this is our welcome. This is our Ready to Love season 4 episode 5 review.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't already, make sure you subscribe.
Hey.
Make sure you hit the like. Follow us on all our social media on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter at Sugar and Spice 88.
Hey Z. Z is back. Oh my gosh.
We have a lot to get through.
Yes.
Sound check. Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yeah, that's always a good place to start.
Okay. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Oh my goodness. This one was like a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. Like
there is
too many avenues between
conversations within one scene.
Tyrone, Corey, the new people. Oh my goodness.
Hey Geneva, welcome back. Love you back, girl.
Love you back, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Z. Thanks for letting us know you can hear us and see us.
All right. Get into it. So we start back at the ladies' lounge, and Tommy is telling everybody, all right, y'all. Surprise, we're gonna have a surprise little pool party. So y'all can see the pecs and y'all can come in y'all little bikinis and the whoop boom whoop.
See the muscles. Oh my God. I want to just say, to see us started off, I don't understand why these men are playing around. And the women keeping us women in limbo. They better start choosing to
are
see
we
us.
Not like that. That's the thing with reality TV. Sometimes I'm like, are these people just way off base, or is there some editing going on, or is there some timeline we're missing? Because I don't know what she's talking about.
Why don't you understand that this is a process? Like, this is, how many seasons have we done already of this? Nobody has to choose right now.
That part.
So
let's cut to the pool party scenes. Everybody's mixing and mingling. And we're gonna jump into this.
All right. Okay. Let's start.
After the skating rink, Cornelius and I discussed boundaries. We discussed what respect should look like.
Are you gonna behave yourself today?
No, I'm coming full force. What do you mean I'm playing?
You coming full force for who?
For you.
Oh, okay.
On your mark, get set, go!
Let me tell y'all something. I keep finding cards, okay?
Well, no, we saw your card over there.
We saw your card.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
And I kept finding little envelopes around, like on, a chair over here. There was like one near my phone.
Yeah,
Wait,
definitely.
another one? Do y'all see this?
What's that?
Y'all don't see this? Something's going on at this party. Look.
No.
It says, I haven't had a crush like this since, wait, I gave it to you anyway. You're my first crush. And then just under my jacket, y'all, this is a damn scavenger hunt.
Oh, that's cute. Somebody putting in some
work. It was like professing whoever's love for me. And I thought it was super cute. It was sweet. Who is it?
I think it's Corey. He seems like the type.
I definitely think Corey is a charmer, so I hope that's him. I like a guy that goes out of his way to show me how he really feels.
Ooh, child. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Zahira, you hit the nail on the head. Tizia, you haven't given them a reason to focus on you. And I mean, seriously, I feel like she's not mad that they're not choosing. She's just mad they're not choosing her.
That part. They need to stop playing around.
Girl, they just don't want you. Like, I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Can we talk about Camille? So after the bowling alley, was it rolling skating rink?
Yeah, skating rink.
We talked about that. What boundaries? Boundaries for what? Your non-existent relationship?
Right.
What are the What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You came in, right? In your interview, what did you call yourself? Oh, I'm the Black Widow. I just get these men and I get them all wrapped up in me, and then I get bored so fast, and I've been proposed to so many times, and I'm just
what web? Nobody is stuck in your web, Camille. Like,
what happened to the Black Widow, girl?
Oh my gosh.
So now somebody she censor herself.
Oh my gosh. Exactly.
Somebody lying.
Exactly. And then for me, it's just like for Camille to start off talking about how we're respecting boundaries and treating each other with respect and this, that, and the third, and then for it to get how it gets later.
And also, he did nothing wrong. Talking about respecting anything.
What did he
do?
Oh my goodness!
Go through the process. So now, as you saw, Courtney's going through finding all these little cards. Oh, what's this? Oh,
she's so excited. You know, I try to put myself in the position of her and be like, would I be flattered if a man was leaving me notes around? Because it does seem very elementary, but at the same time, it's like, oh, he's doing something like for you specifically. So
I mean, my dad still leaves my mom notes,
love
notes around the house.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, maybe
I feel like it wasn't the action. I feel like the stuff he was writing on the cards was very kiddie.
Maybe like, that's where I'm feeling. It was like, oh,
my first crush.
Yeah, it just felt like very.
It wasn't. I don't know. I feel like even if you would have wrote compliments on them, like, you know, you're beautiful. I love how intelligent you are.
Right.
It would have been a little more, you know, the adult version of
leaving notes. But then I just, like the way Corey just plays these games, and I want to make it clear, it's not that Corey is interested in more than one person, because I've been seeing a lot of men be like, well, this is a process. He's allowed to like more than one woman. He's allowed to talk to more than one woman.
They're trying to come for us in our Facebook.
Listen,
post.
They was trying to come for us on Facebook, and it's just like, hold on now. Hold on. It's a difference between entertaining multiple women and being in the process versus just saying the same exact thing to the different women, whether it applies or not.
That's what they're missing. The point is not, going through the process or dating multiple women. It's about being honest. It's about being forthcoming. It's about being authentic.
Yeah. As
opposed to walking up to this girl, hey, what's your name? Oh yeah, and having a very real conversation with her. You're taking this little template and applying it to every woman,
like he said,
just to get them to where you want them to be at. And where's the goal? The goal is just to rack up your numbers.
Right.
You're not even trying to get to know these women. You're not even trying to make some kind of connection with them. And then even your actions are not based on, oh, I connect with this one, or I really like this girl. I think she's intelligent. I can hold a conversation with her. I can see her with myself in the future.
Right.
It's just, who can I get? I'm going to throw the bait out, all the bait out, whoever. That's why I'm
you don't even have to like them for real.
Yeah, you're not even. You literally said in the last the episode where everybody found out you was just going around asking everyone on dates. Well, one of them I wasn't even really attracted to, but I asked out on a date anyway.
But we're not supposed to hold Corey accountable. He literally said, "My game is copy paste." How? If everyone is saying I want to date intentionally, and you're just doing copy paste, how is that not like misleading these women?
It just doesn't make any sense.
Oh my goodness, Miss Bell.
Oh, you came
back. Hey, Miss Bell. Girl, we gonna get to your girl Camille in a second, girl. Ooh, child. I agree, Zahira. I think she's very pretty. Beautiful body. I think she has a lot to offer, but I don't know.
Maybe she doesn't think that.
Yeah, she's getting in her own head. I don't know. Let's go into the next clip. So the next clip we're going to talk about Mr. Tyrone.
After the happy hour, Tyrone asked me for my number. We FaceTimed, we've talked over the phone. We really connected, even though we haven't gotten to really spend very much time together.
You know, I had said some things in deliberation. I just felt like Sabrina could be my lady. We have a good connection, but I think Shiloh could be my wife.
That's what you said?
That's what I said. I'm not.
Oh, we're sorry,
From all those
guys.
people.
You might have to get out of this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I knew after that first conversation. When it comes to what I'm feeling, you know, from everyone else, it's definitely the deepest with Shiloh. It just feels really, really right.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Okay, we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Ooh, that was a lot. All right, let's see if I can get that clip back up for us. But, oh my goodness. All right, it's about to play, y'all. If it loads fast enough. Thank you, Z. We appreciate you. Z said we're still here. Thank you, girl. All right.
Yeah. After the happy hour, Tyrone asked me for my number. We FaceTimed, we've talked over the phone. We really connected, even though we haven't gotten to really spend very much time together.
You know, I had said some things in deliberation. I just felt like Sabrina could be my lady. We have a good connection, but I think Shiloh could be my wife.
That's what you said?
That's what I said. I'm not. In front of all those people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think I knew after that first conversation. When it comes to what I'm feeling, you know, from everyone else, it's definitely the deepest with Shiloh. It just feels really, really right.
It's nice to the ears, I'm not gonna lie, but I am going to stay faithful to my process. It feels good to be chosen. Like, it feels good to be picked. But at this point, I feel a little put on the spot because I'm not at that place. I'm not there yet. When I get there, I get there.
Yeah.
When I arrive, I arrive.
Right.
Ooh, child. I mean, can we just say,
stretch before
because so we just gonna jump right in and we gonna say Shiloh could be your wife. But weren't you just last episode freaking out about a text first thing in the morning? A text first thing in the morning asking if you're still interested, but then you show up talking about somebody is your wife?
That's not too forward. That's not too aggressive for you.
So let me just get this straight. Like, it's like, and this is my problem with Tyrone. Just say that you did not like Carrie
That's
like that. Just say you lost interest.
That's it. See,
if you go ahead, Lorraine.
Tyrone is another person in which people were coming at us on Facebook for because we were saying that he was being dishonest, in which he was. Because every time he was asked about Carrie, he gave a different response. First, it was, what was the first excuse?
What did he say? He was like that he just he was like
first he had a 3-woman maximum.
Oh yeah.
Then he said what did he tell Carrie?
Yeah, remind us if y'all remember. I remember he said something along the lines of he just felt like he can't continue moving forward, but he didn't really give her any real reasoning behind it.
And then when she confronted him granted, okay, I don't feel like she should have had a whole closure meeting and all of that.
Right.
It's unnecessary. But when she sat down for that meeting, he said that, that was it. First he said, I have a 3-woman maximum. Then when they sat down, he said, I just felt like the way you looked at me was aggressive. And I felt like you texting me was aggressive. The message that you texted me asking if I was still interested was just too much for me. It was too aggressive. And then when she says, well, I don't feel like that was aggressive. I just wanted to see where we were because whatever the conversation we had prior to, whatever. And then you go, well, the truth is, I really just like certain people more than you.
Right.
So why didn't you say that first? Why wasn't that the first thing out of your mouth instead of all this other stuff? That we had a problem with you saying that she's aggressive and putting that label on her when the behavior didn't call for it.
Right.
That was the issue.
Right.
The dishonesty.
Exactly.
If you feel like her texting him at 12:30 asking about his date was too much, cool. It could be.
Right.
I wouldn't do it personally, but to each their own.
Right.
The closure meeting, if you want to say she shouldn't have did that, cool. I wouldn't have did it. But that extra part that extra sriracha he's throwing on her,
not cool. Not cool at all.
And y'all already know how we feel about the A word and putting that label on Black women, especially unnecessarily. Not here for it.
Did not call for it.
So it's just, it's just interesting to see him jumping out the window and saying wife when a text was too much for you.
It's just
an are you interested text was just like, whoa, I gotta cut you off. And that just further proves our point that he was being dishonest.
Exactly.
That wasn't the real reason that you stopped talking to her.
Exactly. Ms. Bell says, poor Tyrone, what he has seen and heard in his life, it shows in his eyes. I wish him calm and peace. And we do too. Another thing a lot of people are doing is that they're making a lot of fun of his PTSD story that he came out with. And we want to make it clear that that's not what we're doing.
Right.
Like, we just like to call a spade a spade. If somebody's being manipulative or dishonest, it is what it is. Like Tyrone, you got to get called out at the end of the day. So, I mean, you tried to make her your scapegoat when all you had to do was say you wasn't interested anymore. Ms. Bell says, Tyrone dumped Carrie for the cool girl Shiloh just to turn around and get dumped himself. And that's how it happened. Miss Anisha, our Dr. Cinnamon says, Tyrone already has issues with women given his issues with his mom. So he's going to see things through that lens. And, it was interesting that he chose to move so fast with Shiloh. I would have thought that he would have wanted to move slower when it comes to getting into a relationship because he had such a crazy experience with his mom or traumatic experience with his mom, but he's ready to make her the wife. And I'm like, what was those conversations about? Oh my goodness. Z says, I think most men want to be the one to tell you he's interested. They don't want to be told they are being pursued. And I agree with that. And I agree that it's okay for him to be doing the pursuing and she should have just kind of waited in the cut and allowed him to move the way he wanted to move. But him calling her aggressive was a stretch. It was a stretch and uncalled for.
This wasn't a show for him. I don't think it was either, Ms. Bell. I definitely don't think this was the show for him. I definitely feel like he still has some stuff that needed to be worked through before you even came here.
Yeah. Anisha says Tyrone is attracted to Shiloh's healing energy, and that's why he's gravitating to her. He likes the idea of her when he really doesn't know her. And that part is very true. He really doesn't know her
At all.
And I mean, the healing energy, I guess I could see that. She comes off like, you know,
she gives me very much an over pleaser, just I'm just gonna do everything and I'm just gonna jump at the chance to help you out and fix
like she says the right
Even
thing.
The words she said, it felt so good to be picked. It felt so good to
It's like she wants to be like, it's like she says whatever she can say so she gets picked. Because a lot of the things that she has said, I don't see how she would bring it about to make sense in a real life, like, you know, consistently at least. So I don't know. I think that we need to be careful with how we present ourselves. I think that's a good point. Healing or sexual energy. Because I do feel like it was like an intimacy, sexual, like vibe that she gives, and she kind of leads with that.
She definitely does.
And I don't really know. I don't really think that she could really hold up to the cards that she's dealing for herself.
So what did she show you that made you think she could be your wife and you guys never even went on a date?
Right.
So, and if even so, you said, I knew the first time we spoke. So what were you doing with Carrie and Sabrina?
Right, exactly.
What was the point?
We're gonna get to Sabrina next. She's in our next clip.
We have a lot in common, and I really enjoyed this process. I enjoyed getting to know you.
So, since we're being transparent, I feel like Shiloh could be my wife. I told her that I'm all in. It don't work.
When he told me, I was shocked. He and I, we had amazing conversations. I mean, I really had no idea that would come, especially so quickly within this process.
I just feel like for you to not really know where she is and you're already kind of cutting people off.
I absolutely feel like he put all his eggs in one basket.
Especially people that really might feel like they could see a future with you, like dead, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, child, he made up his mind. He don't care about nothing about what Sabrina talking about. Okay.
Hey, yeah, I feel like you could be my girl, but Shiloh's my wife, so
crazy. I just don't understand. And it's like, what purpose does it serve to say that to another woman and you do not know Shiloh?
Right.
You not
find
know
out
her.
Something about Shiloh next week.
Yeah.
Have you asked Shiloh? I really am interested to know what conversation you guys had. Now, if you find out next week that Shiloh's cheated on every partner she's ever had,
okay,
does
that still want her?
Is that wifey?
It's just it's like the presumptuousness, and it's just the part that makes it so laughable is that is the exact behavior that you were complaining that you were receiving from Carrie. You was acting like she was too presumptuous, she was too forward, she was like, and also to make it clear, Tyrone said that he could see Shiloh as his wife, or that Shiloh was the one. He said in front of all the guys, so all the guys could back off. And then he's also trying to tell the girls, or he's telling Sabrina at this point, so that Sabrina could probably keep the guys busy so that Shiloh could be all to him. I really feel like it's manipulative.
Then you're putting pressure on Shiloh. And she already likes you, so she doesn't want to hurt your feelings or make you feel bad. So you putting that big burden on her, talking about I knew you were the one.
Right.
First time I talked to you, you're it for me.
Yeah.
So what you want to do?
Oh my gosh, putting her on the spot. Anisha says, Edwin did the same thing with Joy. Tyrone and Edwin both led with unhealed parts of themselves. Yeah, last season he did talk about his PTSD. Edwin just gets a pass because of his looks. Oh, I mean, I don't think Edwin came off the same way as Tyrone has, Monique. Tyrone stood out when he kind of outed Carrie the way that he did, when he chose to deal with her in that manner. Anisha is making it clear that she thinks Shiloh has both intimacy and it's not just sexual, and intimacy is often lost in people who have experienced trauma. So yeah, she does give off that feeling, and yeah, maybe it makes him feel like, you know, that's something that he never got. Maybe his mom was standoffish. We don't know.
Also, it's also an extra added layer of messiness that now, Tyrone, you are the person that you were gossiping or talking about Carrie with, you're now making it known that that's the person you actually want anyway.
So it's like that even adds more insult to injury, because why would you be talking to a girl that you want to pursue
and then have this girl come to the meeting? Oh, I know why he cut you off, girl.
It was so messed up. I wish Tyrone would actually apologize for that. If he has already, I'm not sure, but he really does need to apologize for that. That was so wrong.
I don't feel like he thinks he did anything.
I don't think he feels like he did anything wrong, and a lot of people are saying that he didn't too.
Yeah.
Sabrina said on another channel that Tyrone also told her that he wanted to marry her. Ooh, child, don't tell me we got another Corey. But that would be weird.
See, that's what we're saying. It's like, I feel like, okay,
maybe he said that in the beginning and now he changed his mind.
He just keeps, but it's like the post-traumatic stress disorder is an issue.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like we can just continue to use it as a crutch, because I feel like there's certain things that he's doing that he's well aware of.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's slightly manipulative. It's like, you know?
Yeah. I definitely think, because he did like Sabrina early on, I definitely think that he told Sabrina that early on. And then once he got to know Shiloh, now he's changing it to Shiloh. So then that might be why he told Sabrina on camera
what the heck he told Karen
that he doesn't want, you know, he could see Shiloh as his wife. But then that's another thing, like that's a red flag. If you're just so easily swept off your feet by something new, like that's a red flag. Like, I mean, like nobody should just be able to.
How do you survive in a relationship like that when it's like, oh,
she's
doing something I like now. Oh, she's doing something I like. Oh,
no. Thank you. Our plant in the background.
She wanted to be on camera so bad.
I know. Oh my gosh, because it's crazy. Edwin wasn't a look at me, so I don't see that. Anisha is saying PTSD does not excuse behaviors. Yes, as the sugar just said, he is more than his PTSD, and he seems to have had challenges even before joining the military. Yeah, and you know, he's making mistakes and he is not moving correctly. And I feel like the PTSD is just, it's like shadowing everything. So
Tyrone is low-key Corey.
I mean,
he's Corey,
manipulation.
He's Corey with that distractor in front with that. He got a whole bunch of, he got a sad story, you know, with his mom and everything, you know.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on there.
All right, let's keep it moving and get into the next clip, child. There's so much going on.
Your girl,
Miss Bell.
Be ready. Have your fingers ready for your typing, okay, Miss Bell?
How's it been?
Intense, but
have you been nervous?
Hanging in there. Oh yeah, definitely the first night.
Were you ever in the bottom?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not in your rooms. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
As I'm talking to Sydney, Camille is definitely, you know, got her eye and looking around and making sure she's keeping an eye on me. I'm trying to move carefully because I feel like I got a target on my back a little bit too.
I don't want him no more. Shut up. I can't. Come on, let's just get in the pool.
I saw my boyfriend talking to someone else and I was not pleased.
I can address her. Okay, but not like that. No.
Is my energy too high?
Yeah, let's just, come on. What's going on? Like, I thought we were having fun, and she was just like, you know, oh my God, like, he's just, I don't know what he's doing. He's talking to this girl. So, Cornelius, I'm praying for you. Sincerely.
Did you enjoy your conversation?
I had multiple conversations.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I told you it's hard for me to see you
Talking to other people.
It is. Like, these girls will come up to you being flirtatious and be like, in your face, and you just, oh, country bumpkin ass. Like, you're like,
damn.
Listen, because that's what it is. Like, I feel like you're so naive and you don't understand what they're doing. You're like feeding into it like a dumbass. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Not doing
and
that.
it's not, and I'm not going to stay there for that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm really not. I'm not doing that.
I'm definitely very disturbed with what she's telling me and how she's expressing herself. Why bring this extra emotion into this situation?
I feel like people are testing you and you like failing every single test. And I'm just sitting up here like looking stupid as hell. Like, you are an F student right now.
Damn.
I'm feeling embarrassed, upset, mad, confused. I give trust until it is broken.
I'm not embarrassing you.
Yeah, you are. You are.
Child, listen, Miss Bell.
What was that?
Yes, the Jaws music, Miss Bell. Yes, because your girl is out to kill. Like,
first of all, Cornelius, let me talk to you for a minute.
Okay.
What's going on with you that you thought this was cute and acceptable at first? She showed you several times this type of behavior.
Yeah.
Why are you just now getting to the point where, you know what? This might be an issue. You even said you were flat. You know, I'm flattered that, you know, she has a problem with all, you know, me talking to other women. Why? Why is that cute to you?
It's really
Why is that not a red flag?
Oh my gosh. And then and Camille knows this. Camille knows that Cornelius is not stepping to him to stand his ground. So if you allow somebody to act a certain way, they will continue that behavior.
As you see, it's growing worse.
It's getting worse and worse. Like, you have to check the behavior as it stands. And then for you to start off the scene or the pool party saying that y'all talked about respect and boundaries, and then you do this, Camille?
And
you do this.
You, Cornelius, like, no, I'm not trying to do that. No. Man, if you don't, girl, we are not together. We are in a process. We're supposed to be getting to know everyone and see if we can find a connection.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's just, Anisha says Camille just verbally assaulted him, then cried. And that's another thing. So Camille says, you just standing there looking stupid old country bumpkin.
You just falling for it like a duck.
Who are you talking to?
What?
You barely know this man. Second of all, he is a grown man. Third of all, this is a process. He's well within his rights. Fourth of all, I am not your boyfriend. Camille,
that man literally didn't do anything. And you're just calling him all types of names, talking about he failed some test. The women are testing him. The women are talking to him and getting to know them like you should be doing with the other men. Nobody's testing him.
Yes.
And you're weird, crazy. What the heck going on in your mind?
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Because how can somebody disrespect you when this is the situation that's open to everybody? He's not doing anything wrong.
Boundaries. There's no boundaries.
Oh my goodness. So Zahira says Cornelius is very patient, kind of understanding, but Camille needs to have all the seats in the stadium. What the heck is wrong with her? Cuckoo self. Listen. Add naive to your list, Zahira, because Cornelius is dropping the ball. Cornelius is not moving correctly.
Had the first time Camille started acting out, Cornelius was like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Yep.
That is not okay with me.
Yep.
We, we're supposed to, be getting to know everyone on the show. You don't have claim over me. I don't have claim over you.
Right. And then just still also reiterate, I still really like you.
Exactly.
Come on.
And then we wouldn't be here.
No, we would not.
You can't just being kind and understanding and loving doesn't mean letting her do whatever she wants and act out all crazy and just accepting it and eating it. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, had it been reversed and he was acting that way towards her, y'all would have been like, oh, red flag. Oh, he's possessive. Run. He's crazy.
Yeah.
It goes both ways.
It does. It's true. If she talks to him like this in public, Anisha says, imagine how she talks to him in private.
If she talks to him like this after 2.5 seconds, imagine how she'll talk after 3 years.
Oh my gosh. That's woo. Oh my God. So rude. Tatiana says so rude, mean, and inappropriate. It was so uncalled for, and it was such a stretch. Like literally, the man was just talking to somebody. He wasn't kissing nobody. He wasn't hugged up. He wasn't touching her inappropriately.
Yeah.
He was still respecting her space and just getting to know her.
You act like he told you, yeah, girl, I want to be you. You the only one. And then wait, grab the cheek or something.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Miss Bell says Camille probably messed with a lot of hood dudes, or maybe guys who like that cuckoo for Cocoa Puff stuff. You know, maybe.
You know what? There are
toxicity,
men that will say, "Oh yeah, I like it. I like it a little crazy. I like him a little crazy." Okay, y'all have fun with that.
No,
so you end up on an episode of Snack.
I honestly feel that if Cornelius would have checked Camille would have straightened up right away.
Yeah.
I feel like Camille is just acting like this because she feels like she can. So she's just acting like this. Like
once
this
again, I thought
isn't
she was a Black Widow.
Isn't she a drama teacher? This is a part
And
for her.
She's
having fun right now.
She was like, you want to see my acting reel on Ready to Love?
Okay. Like she's having a good time acting a fool. Like this is just fun to her. And she's taking it a little bit too far. But because Cornelius is not reeling her back, it's like she doesn't know where to stop. She doesn't know how far is too far. Whoo, child. Monique says, I got offended when he said country bump. Right?
Like, where did that come from?
What?
Tell me how you really feel.
Right?
Do you like me or no?
Right? Like, I mean, what is going on? It's just too much. And yeah, she also did. She's calling him all kinds of names. She is literally cursing him out
for nothing.
For nothing.
For talking to the girl about whether he's been in the bottom two or not.
Oh my God. Ms. Bell says Cornelius is awesome. He's so patient. And it's a red flag, but he's buying his time.
Buying his time for what?
Yeah. I don't understand what you mean. Like maybe just keeping her there because she will keep him there.
That's Zahira.
No. Zahira says, I believe those past fiancés used their feet and ran far, far away from her. Ain't nobody getting caught in her web. And it's like, how are you this, my nickname is Black
Dress,
but you're
catching
so
all the men.
insecure.
I got more rings than Jordan.
Girl.
I just be grabbing these men up off the street.
Oh, tell me you lied on your application and interview without telling me you lied on your application and interview because I don't see
definitely
it
said she knew how to do Word and Excel, but definitely didn't.
Okay, like sis, stop. Like I'm not seeing that anywhere. Oh my goodness. Whether they're in a relationship or not, no one should be speaking to anyone in this way. At all, period. But then for it to be so unwarranted, to be just in the beginning phases of getting to know each other, it's like layered. Like it makes it like 20 times worse. I agree, Miss Bell. Camille definitely has some healing to do. She said that she did. She said she went to therapy. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Zahira said, dudes don't play that. Not the ones I know. I mean, I feel like she thinks this toxicity is funny. So if she was in a toxic relationship, then she was being toxic and then they would just be toxic together. And then it's just like
going back and forth.
Yeah. And that's how her past relationships have been. And Cornelius is not giving her none of it back. So she's just sitting there looking not the best. Camille doesn't respect him, Anisha says, and he is not commanding respect. She's doing it because she's left unchecked. She picked him for a reason. And how does that make you feel good as a woman to just walk all over a man? I don't want to be with a man that I could just walk all over and he's not going to do anything about it and he doesn't stand for anything. Like, I need a man's man. Like, I don't think that's attractive at all.
Ms. Bell said he's buying his time, meaning when the right time comes, he's going to talk to her and tell her how inappropriate she's being he's just waiting for the right time. Miss Bell, he done had 11 times. Because she's
What
been inappropriate
about?
many a time.
Yeah.
When she called you a country bumpkin, that was definitely a time.
Yeah.
When she, you just dummy, you was like, and making fun of you and making a fool, that was definitely the
Even
time.
last episode, she was like, what you looking at? Don't be looking over there.
Even at the lunch before that, all that, that's enough. All that, no, she can't touch you. How many times how many times you want Cornelius?
It's too much. Like, we need
All
to.
right, let's go to the next clip.
Yes, we need to, because we can talk about Camille all day. We might need to do a separate video for Camille.
Off. So,
I mean, we see Corey and Mumin, and they're talking about hot dogs. And
what are you talking about, Corey?
Onions.
That little clip just proved my theory, or our theory rather, that Corey doesn't have any game.
No game.
And
whatsoever.
for some reason, game to him means acting like an F-boy. And that's why he's doing this whole copy and paste thing and trying to get, girl. That's all to appear like you have some sort of game. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if Corey dropped the nonsense and the act, he probably he probably is like a really funny, cool guy underneath all of that. But he's like putting on airs. He's doing all this weird stuff, and it just makes you very unlikable and you come off very unauthentic. Well, you are being very unauthentic.
Yeah, because then they go downstairs, and Mumin sees Corey with Courtney, and she's just like, I just feel like he's the kind of guy who will just make you feel so special when you're with him, but then he'll do the same thing that made you feel so special with somebody else, and Mumin is right.
And then it's not special.
Exactly. Whew, let's go to Mumin and Corey's date.
See you last night at the pool party. I get to see you today.
After the pool party, I received a call from Tasia telling me about love notes that Corey wrote for Courtney at the party. I didn't get no notes, so I need to know what's up with you and Courtney. Where we at? Because I don't really want to build with somebody that's building with other people to that extent.
Every time I see you, you just keep looking better and better.
Before we do any of that, I gotta bring up something that happened yesterday. Were you like sending notes to somebody, like leaving love notes everywhere?
Did you see me sending love notes?
I heard about it.
Okay. So my question is, did you see me send love notes?
No, I did not, but I heard about it from several people.
And know what I would say to that is?
What?
How is it that I'm the focus of everyone asking me if I'm sending notes? It's just like...
Corey, are you serious right now? You're not going to answer?
I'm being dead serious, because I'm trying to figure...
Right, got you, but you haven't answered.
Out.
You haven't answered.
I didn't see this coming. And I'm deflecting hard. Because at this point in time, I don't know who knows.
Why can't you just talk directly to me and like answer questions?
I'm trying to figure this out.
Got you. So I'm not going to get that answer.
Okay.
So that's unfortunate. This is not about him dating multiple women or trying to figure out who he's connected to. I think he should. But I don't want to prioritize you if you're kind of having second thoughts or you're kind of like, I'm not sure, or things have changed or have shifted.
I know what I like. I know what I want. I just need a little more help.
You need more help.
Are you ready to go to another level of our relationship?
I don't even know where you are. I'm so confused.
Okay. I want to take you to meet my mom and my dad, and we see if we can get this approval so that will allow me to emotionally go deeper.
You're asking me.
I'm asking you.
Hold on. That's a beautiful thing. I think that's a very intimate space. You talk a lot about your family. I don't think you would play with that space. Are you saying the same thing to other people? Like, do you also want other people to go meet your family?
I'm asking you.
No, see, you're missing it. Because I don't want all the guys to go meet my family.
Just focus on us. I'm not worried about when you're talking to Walter and Walter has his arm around you.
Well, it's kind of like not the same thing. And beyond that, Corey, we've had this issue with you quite a bit. So I'm just trying to figure out where you are.
But it's not a problem. Look, if I'm not going to lie to you. I have not lied to you not one time. And I'm not going to.
Overall, I did not get an answer to the question about Courtney. And so I don't really know what's up with Corey. And the way he moves sometimes is it's confusing. Honestly, Corey really, really hurt my feelings. And now I have a decision to make.
So now, in the previous scene, he sat down with Courtney and said, "Yeah, it was me, girl. I wrote the notes to you. You know, I want you, and I'm gonna get you, and I'm not gonna stop till I know I'm gonna keep coming, because I just wanted to let you know how much I like you." Then you get in the scene with Mumeen. Did you write the notes? Notes.
What notes?
What do you mean?
Did you see me write the notes? Like, what? Well, why are people talking about what I could possibly be doing when they need to be worried about their connections? Why can't you just say, yes, I wrote the note?
You could have just said, yeah, I did. You know, I have a connection with her too.
That's it. But you're just trying so hard to make sure that you don't lose either person.
And that's what, see, if you're not playing a game, Corey, if you're not doing anything wrong, why do you feel like you had to pop, lock, and drop it all around this explanation, make up all this stuff? Oh, you called me and something. Hey, meet my parents?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Meet my parents.
And then, are you telling other people you want them to meet your parents? Hey, focus on us. Don't worry about if I'm asking another one.
Me and you right now.
Me and you. I'm talking to you right now.
Oh my goodness. Answering questions with questions. Like, this is terrible. Like, he's not even good at this.
At all. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
who did you see on TV that you're imitating that you thought this was a good idea? Acting like this.
My gosh. All right. I hope you go to some comments. Y'all are cracking us up. Anisha says he was definitely trying to Zahira, but he's gone now. So maybe Cornelius will spend time with both Courtney and Mumeen and escape his abuser. Ooh,
abuser.
Ooh, ouch. Whew, man. See, listen. Mumeen is acting like Carrie. Why do you ladies need these trash explanations? And honestly, Miss Bell, all Corey did was like, to me, he would have just got me more upset, because when I ask you a question and you answer back with a question, like, this is not good. This is terrible. And then for you to try and end it off with, yeah, we're gonna meet our parents. It's just like,
what are you even talking about?
It's clear that you don't take me seriously. It's clear that you don't think much of my intelligence, and that you're just, you think I'll fall for anything. And to me, that's the most insulting part.
I'm just gonna throw that out there so I forget about everything else that I just asked you.
Oh my gosh. Corey is making it up as he goes along.
Literally,
He's
quite literally.
Really bad at it. Yeah, he really is.
Hey, don't worry about that. Want to meet your parents? Huh?
Terrible. Tatiana said he has 25-year-old energy.
We definitely said that in a previous review. He's giving child.
Yes.
Young kid trying to figure out who he is right now, trying to figure out how to date and, attract women.
It's terrible. Deaf, major, arrested, development going on. The mom approval was just spaghetti thrown at the wall, hoping it would stick. Pretty much.
Just throw whatever I can. I need to get her to forget that.
Anything. And she somewhat believed it, because she was like, I don't think you would play with that.
That's a very, the whole tone changed.
Yeah.
I was like, man, what are you talking
about? Monique King says, if a man asks me to meet his family after a week, I'm running.
Yeah,
back.
It's obviously soulmate.
Especially it's like when people they do something wrong in a relationship and then they give you flowers and they want to throw a whole bunch of candy and all this good stuff. Like, none of that is real.
Mean anything after the fact.
No, come on. Whew. Marie M. Hey, Marie, you made it. Corey is clueless. He is, Marie. Good job. So let's get into this next clip of them discussing the elimination.
I kind of started this journey with Corey and Cornelius.
Okay.
And as time went on, Corey, he's showing me that he's like a hopeless romantic.
Okay.
At the pool party, there's little notes left for me that I could actually show y'all. So
you got receipts?
You're my first crush. You have been my number one since day one.
Oh. Corey told me that I was number one. It was me and him kind of like against the world.
He pretty much put himself out there.
Okay.
So I thought that was super sweet. It was really nice.
So every woman does deserve that. But the conversations I'm having with Corey, he's telling me that I'm the main one. I confronted him about that situation.
What was his response?
I do not know what you mean. Who said that it was I?
Oh. So wait. He said he wasn't the one that did it?
He said maybe it was someone else.
You was someone he was pursuing.
Yes, I mean, he's been blowing me up since because he knows he's in the hot seat.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, sure.
He said, I want you to meet my parents.
Okay, now I need a drink.
What is happening?
I don't have no more drink.
So you're meeting the parents, but on our date yesterday, he said, I want you to meet my mother and my father, and I take that very, very seriously.
This is a game to him. This is the reason why you're actually single. You're my number one. You're my number one. You're my number. Like, what? How many number ones do you have? Can you count? How is everybody gonna meet your parents?
This is what this journey is about. It all unfolds. You just happen to be seeing it dead in your face. It is what it is. All right, now comes the tough part.
Ooh, child, y'all. Ooh, child. Uh-oh, give us a second, y'all. All right, so. Uh-oh, give us. Sorry, guys. We're back. Oh, we're a little bright this morning. Let me just. All right, we're back. All right, let me just get the lights.
I thought you was gonna fade to black something.
Keep it with the peoples. How we looking?
She's still here. This is all inner magic. It's all an illusion.
All right, so, ooh, child. I mean, it's just, Mumi was so upset, and I just don't know why, because it was so clear. I thought you realized at the time you dated him, you went on a date, that he was lying. But she was like, he told me I was number one. He said I was number one.
I just want to, this goes to show two things, right? One, when you see red flags, pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't just keep going collecting more red flags. Pay attention. If you would have paid attention the first time, that first mixer, when everybody found out he was just going around saying the same thing and be like, you know what, let me stay away from him. You would not be here. Right. Also, this goes to prove our point that copy and paste is not a good idea. And this is what happens when you say the same thing to every woman. You can say, someone on our Facebook said, oh, well, this is how it happens in real life. It's just that the women don't know about each other. That doesn't make it better. Right. That doesn't make it right. Right. And when that does come full circle and they're over here coming to each other as a woman, right? And you over here copy and pasting, instead of you don't have to copy paste. You could have had a real conversation with this one, a real conversation with this one. Just not. You could have told this one, I like you too. You don't have to. You're my number one. You're the only one I'm focused on. Why do you have to do all of that?
He's socially awkward, and he's not confident in his ability to have conversations. He doesn't have swag. He's not witty. Y'all saw him talking about grilled onions and raw onions. Like, he has not. Like, when he has to come off the dome, when he has to just like be himself, he's not natural. He gets awkward. He gets uncomfortable. So that's why he goes to copy paste.
He's only smooth. It only goes smooth when he's in Wonder F-Boy Activate Powers. Yeah. And I'm super swag man right now. Right. And I gotta, hey baby girl, yeah, what's up?
It's too much.
Miss Bell, both Courtney and Mumin have bad taste in men.
They do.
Because they was loving some Corey.
They was loving them some Corey. Like, giving him.
Maybe I missed something. Maybe it was edited out.
But see, that goes to show, like, some of these women, the reason why you may be single is because you're not paying attention to the red flags.
Literally, pretty much every other woman was like, yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
Everybody said
like,
no.
You know what? I like that.
he was like, oh no, we can't. No, Corey, I like him. No, we can't get rid of him. Like, y'all over here trying to keep him around for what?
Meeting the parents is not as serious as it back in the day. It's just the line nowadays. That's true. Now the parents done met 5 women in a week span.
Yeah, mama just like, oh, another one? Like, it's
if you meet the mama and she's just not too thrilled and she just, oh, hey, don't even care about knowing your name, you know why.
Yeah. You not be the
Becky was here yesterday.
Exactly.
Sheila was here the day before that.
Good child. Tatiana says, I think Mumin should try and date Cornelius. They seem to be a better fit for me. I honestly think they are a better fit, Tatiana, because Mumin does want to stay abstinent until marriage. I feel like they both have like a reserved kind of energy. And I think that they're both really attractive people. I think they would really do well together. I'm surprised they haven't found each other. Well, can't nobody get to Cornelius with Camille around. Yeah, she's stopping the connections.
Nobody trying to get jumped.
Yeah, because listen, she don't want that smoke. Freaking me do not want that smoke. So, all right, y'all, let's go to the last clip. We gonna this elimination.
Walk in, and my first thoughts are yes, it's Shiloh. Cheers to our first
date.
Yes. So I just wanted to get in some quality time in with her while still doing my best to respect her process. So,
What did you do today?
Got a bunch of work done. The workout, of course, and now I'm here. What about yourself?
Yeah. Well, I have all these emotions that are bubbling up inside of me, but I'm gonna make the best decision that I can make for myself. And I don't want to give you just an answer. Like, I want to give you the answer.
We had deliberations today.
Okay.
I think I'm on a chopping block right here. There's almost no way I'm escaping elimination on this.
How are you?
Top of the world as usual, baby. But when I see that it's Courtney, I perk up. I'm like, okay, great. I'm not going home. It's Courtney.
What did you do today?
Oh, same old. Just try to take over the world. What about yourself?
Yeah, I was definitely feeling some type of way today. It seems like you got a lot of ladies' attention, and that's kind of why I brought you here.
You and I, we have had this kind of connection that we've been trying to explore.
Yes.
You're incredibly intelligent. I admire that. And you know what you want. And I like a man who knows what he wants.
Since the moment we met, we were kicking it, we were having a good time, we were vibing, we were just enjoying each other, right? We were building something.
You got my attention.
But you send mixed signals.
Courtney, I've been 100% with you, Courtney.
Or you have not been honest. I was talking to some of the other ladies, and it was brought to my attention that you are telling them a lot of the same things that you are telling me.
I just have to be, like, true with my process.
Okay.
And I can't process this as fast as you did. And I need more time.
Okay.
And so,
Okay, I see you a little bit upset, but everything I said to you was from the heart.
Everything you said to me was a lie. You are telling this person, you're my number one, How many number ones do you have?
Courtney, I've never not one.
How many women do you want to meet your parents?
Hold on, Courtney, I told each one of you guys my truth.
you dare to live your truth, and I think that you did that.
Okay.
But you're not ready to love.
I understand.
I'm gonna cry. All right?
It's all right.
But this process is not just, remember I told you that it's just me.
I get it. I understand. For me, it was always about my integrity and speaking my truth. Really. I have zero regrets at all. And I think that's a testament to who Shiloh is. You always know where I'm at. If she wasn't the person that she was, I'd probably still be there undecided. In the end, I don't think I would have changed anything.
Was this first date ever?
Yeah. Yeah.
You lie about different things to different women.
Hold on. I just want to say the fact that this is your first date, Tyrone, you said that you want to make this woman your wife. You pull up, you see her, and you're like, it's Shiloh, our first date. Like, I just can't. And then and then Shiloh, obviously she doesn't want to do this, but Shiloh does not like Tyrone as much as Tyrone likes her. So if she has to choose for somebody to go, it ended up being Tyrone. And it's like, it's like sad to say that karma is but karma is. And it's just like, that's why you don't.
So essentially the same thing that you claimed you got rid of Carrie for, that's what you were eliminated for.
Exactly. And the person that you went to talk to about Carrie too is the person who ended up eliminating you. Make it make sense. It's terrible. Ms. Bell says, why did they send Shiloh to eliminate the person who wants to marry her?
She probably wanted to be the one to tell him and explain to him why.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Also, I just think that they want to catch the guys off guard because people know that an elimination is coming. So maybe they're doing it to like catch raw emotion and raw feelings. They want to still like surprise people and catch them off guard. Malik says the fact that Shiloh and Tyrone's first date and only date was his elimination.
So you just knew from the first time that you talked to her, she was it, she was wifey, and you just like her so much, you could just see her being your wife, but you never took her out on a date.
Ooh, man. Ms. Bell, Tyrone still shot his shot. He did, and he missed. Oh my God. He did though, but it's just like, ooh. I just don't like it.
So now let's watch Corey.
Let's
get
see
that
how, right?
And you don't understand that when we talk about the things that you say. You lied.
Okay.
When I was speaking to the ladies earlier, when it came time for us to move forward and let go, we decided that two guys had to go home, and we decided that you are not ready to love.
I knew that. I knew that before I got here. They're completely wrong. Completely wrong. I am ready to love, but in this process, it's tough to navigate, and I just wish that the ladies had a little more patience because all the ones that I was interested in were all going to get their chance to be queen of the day. Just needed more time. And I'm more than just a first date king. I'm a king still looking for a queen. I was just hoping that maybe you go to bat for me, but...
I would only go to bat for somebody that would go to bat for me. That's literally riding for me. I'm done. It is what it is. I'm actually not feeling this anymore. So.
Next time.
Good job.
Ladies, y'all were all gonna get y'all a chance to be my girlfriend. You had Monday, you had Wednesday. I had you scheduled in on Thursday, girl. Why couldn't y'all just have a little more patience, huh? That's crazy. Even after I lied to you and told you that she was my number one and told her she was my number one, told y'all both the same thing. You're not gonna keep me around and hold me down, go to bat for me?
Ooh,
I can't trust nobody.
Oh my gosh, at that point, Courtney was just like, get me the heck out of here.
Well,
Get me out of here. Get this man about my face. Because, so you're going to be mad at me because you're the one who's moving funny this whole time? And be mad at me for not going back for you? Like, Corey, stop talking about I was being honest. I'm actually being 100% with you. You're not.
You're not ready to love. I knew
It's like, I'm happy that Courtney and Mumin had their moment with Corey and was like setting them straight. But it's like, why did it take so much? I mean, the writing was on the wall. I don't know how Corey made it past.
I don't. Day one.
Yes. After that,
Corey must be lying for fun, y'all.
He do.
The man just said, yeah, I knew there was no way I could escape the elimination. And then you said, yeah, I saw Courtney, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm in there like somewhere. And then again, you go back to, I totally knew. That was,
Just drinking out of an empty glass, the hero. Just drinking out of an empty glass.
Man.
There isn't anything left in that glass. Listen.
On top of the world, baby.
Oh my goodness. It's just the most F-boy thing you could say, he chose to say. He couldn't even go to bat for me, huh? Like,
go ahead, just leave me like everyone else does.
Like, literally. I just wish that Ready to Love could find men who actually ready to love.
What is going on?
I don't understand these pickings. But Corey has to go. I'm happy they made the decision to let him go. Tyrone, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even think that that Shiloh was even really feeling Tyrone a fraction of the amount that she was feeling the other guys. Like, he must have been the last one on her list because he just doesn't have, like, she didn't, well, from what we saw, I didn't see much of a fight put up at all for him. You know, because if she had put up a fight, I feel like Sean would have went home because nobody was connected with Sean either. But Shiloh didn't put up a fight for him. So that's who
shout out to Aisha and Sean for that very mature conversation they had.
Yeah.
And them recognizing that, okay, we cannot move past this point. Like,
yeah.
A lot of people do that. They'll both be told a deal breaker and their deal breakers do not match up. I want kids, I don't want kids, but y'all will still go full-fledged into this relationship.
Right.
Keep it rolling until it gets up to a point where you have to make a decision about that deal breaker.
Right.
Instead, they just were like, well, Dag, I really like you, but
I don't think it's gonna
we
work.
see what's happening here.
Yeah. So. And I feel Aisha, honestly, her youngest is 13. Like, to start over 15, her oldest is 15 years after having your first child. That's a big ask for
she got
a woman.
A business popping. They can get dressed by themselves. They can make themselves some food.
Yes.
You know,
and I respect a man that respects a woman's decision to not utilize her womb. If she does not want to create life and make babies, respect that and move forward.
I like how he didn't try to change her mind.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like just one more?
No.
Nobody tried to change each other's minds. They were very honest about it, very open and very accepting.
Yes, I like that. That was like a real mature date. I really like Aisha a lot. And I guess seeing Sean, I guess he has some depth to him too, but I don't know. The girls are not feeling the guy.
The man said, "What do you do for a living?" I create. I'm a creator.
I mean, you can't.
I need you to be specific, bro. What are you creating?
Yes. So we definitely need some transparency there.
You could be creating anything.
Right.
You could be creating McDoubles. You could be creating anything.
No.
You could be creating anything.
What you create? You know, it is good that he doesn't have any ex-wives, or he doesn't have any he doesn't have any children. So whoever does decide to go to a path with Sean, it's a little bit more of like a clear-cut path, you know? Monique says, Aisha had a really emotional moment with Phil. She wants more children but can't carry them. She just tells men she doesn't want more. You know, I did see that clip, and Aisha is she's just so amazing. Like, you add vulnerable to the list. Like, she went to therapy, she does the work, she's a good mom, she likes to cook, she wants to be a wife, she is, you know, she takes care of herself.
Charismatic, intelligent.
Come on, Aisha is really cool.
Definitely a total package.
Yeah. Ms. Bell said, I like that conversation too with Aisha and Sean. Very mature. Yeah, so it was a good conversation. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, guys. If you've been here, just like the video for us, share the video. And also, if you're catching the replay, just hit us up in the comments where we could continue this conversation. And thank you guys. Follow us on all of our social medias.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. We had some interruptions. Y'all stuck it out with us. And we appreciate y'all. We really,
Also,
really do.
anytime we have any, if you guys see, you know, we try to keep an eye on it, but if you guys hear any audio or see any visual issues, just let us know in the comments and we'll jump right on it.
Yeah, so we appreciate you guys and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta hear our outro first.
Good morning. Good energy. Today we gonna spread good energy. Today we gonna share good energy.
I go to work.
Today gonna be a great
good Wake energy. Up, thank God, drink water, meditate. Good First energy. 5 minutes will dictate your whole day. Good All energy. About that positivity and raising up your frequency. Good if energy. You negative, you will get removed immediately. Good Say energy. Be, eat clean, alkaline, nourishing. Good what energy. You put